Ever wondered if she secretly wants you, but just won't say it? Women are masters of subtle signals, and if you don't know what to look for, you'll miss out on a golden opportunity. In this video, I'm revealing 13 undeniable signs that she's into you, even if she's trying to hide it. She mirrors your movements. It's almost imperceptible at first. Subtle shifts in body language, the way she picks up her coffee cup right after you do, the way she adjusts her hair when you run a hand through yours. Mirroring is a subconscious way of building connection, a silent language that says, "I feel in sync with you." If she's copying your gestures, leaning in when you do, even repeating phrases you often use, it's because she feels a deep subconscious attraction. Women don't mirror those they feel indifferent about. They mirror those who make them feel something. Watch her next time you're in conversation. If you cross your arms and she follows suit, if you tilt your head and she does the same, it's a telltale sign that her body is speaking before her words ever do. Her voice changes when she talks to you. Not something dramatic, not an obvious shift, but if you listen carefully, you'll notice a difference. Around others, her tone is normal, conversational, steady. But when she speaks to you, there's a lightness, a higher pitch, a musicality that wasn't there before. It's an evolutionary response. Women soften their voices when they're attracted to someone, making them sound more feminine, more inviting. If you're in a group and she suddenly sounds different when addressing you, that's not an accident. It's a natural reaction, something she probably doesn't even realize she's doing. Compare how she sounds when talking to a friend versus how she sounds when talking to you, and you'll hear it immediately. She laughs more than necessary. It's not just about finding you funny. It's about wanting to show you that she enjoys your presence, that she's attuned to you. Even the worst joke, the most forced attempt at humor, gets a reaction. Not a polite chuckle, not an obligatory smile, but genuine laughter. It's because laughter is a bonding mechanism, a way of signaling, "I feel good around you." If she finds excuses to laugh, if she seems to giggle at things that aren't particularly funny, if she lights up every time you make even the simplest joke, she's expressing her attraction in a way that feels effortless. She asks deep, personal questions. It starts subtly. She asks about your weekend, about your favorite things, about little details of your life, but then it deepens. She wants to know your childhood memories, your dreams, what keeps you up at night. She isn't just making conversation, she's trying to understand you. She's investing in you emotionally. The more she asks, the more she's revealing her interest. Pay attention to the questions she asks. If they're surface level, she's being polite. If they're deep, if they touch on things most people don't think to ask, it's because she wants to truly know you, not just talk to you. She touches you more than necessary. A brush against your arm when she doesn't need to. A playful nudge. A lingering hand on your shoulder when she says hello. Touch is one of the strongest indicators of attraction. And women are selective about who they let into their space. If she finds ways to touch you, if her hands linger just a second too long, if she makes excuses to be physically close, she's communicating something loud and clear. Touch is personal. Touch is intentional. And when it comes from her, it's a sign that she wants to close the distance between you. She always seems to be where you are. At first, it might feel like a coincidence. She's at the same coffee shop. She's in the same aisle at the store. She's always taking breaks when you do, appearing at places she never used to frequent. But it's not chance. It's intention. When a woman is attracted to someone, she gravitates toward them. She places herself in their path, hoping for spontaneous moments, natural interactions. She doesn't want to make it obvious, but she wants to be near you. If she's showing up unexpectedly, if you keep running into her more than seems likely, she's making sure she's part of your world. She fidgets when she's around you, playing with her jewelry, tapping her fingers, fixing her hair repeatedly. These are all signs of nervous excitement. She's hyper-aware of your presence, self-conscious about how she looks, how she sounds. It's a mix of wanting to impress and not wanting to seem like she's trying too hard. If you notice that she's unusually fidgety, if she's adjusting her clothes, shifting in her seat, biting her lip, it's because you make her feel something strong enough to make her lose her usual composure. She holds eye contact longer than necessary. Eye contact is electric when there's attraction. If she holds your gaze for just a second too long, if you catch her looking at you when she thinks you're not paying attention, if her eyes soften when they meet yours, she's signaling something without words. Women avoid prolonged eye contact with people they have no interest in. But when they're drawn to someone, their eyes betray them. They linger. They lock on. They search for a reaction. If you feel that charge, if there's an undeniable tension when your eyes meet, she's not just looking, she's seeing you. Her body is always turned toward you. It doesn't matter if you're in a group setting or a one-on-one conversation. Her torso, her feet, her entire posture will always be angled toward you. This is subconscious. People naturally direct their bodies toward what they're most interested in. If she's engaged, if she's locked into the conversation, if her body is facing yours even when there are distractions around, it means she's fully invested in you. If her feet are pointed at you under the table, if she shifts closer instead of away, she's showing you where her attention and her attraction lies. She doesn't argue with you. Even if she has a different opinion, she finds a way to agree, to see things from your perspective. She doesn't challenge you aggressively or create unnecessary conflict. It's not about submission, it's about connection. She wants harmony, wants to align with you. If she does disagree, it's gentle, playful, never harsh or dismissive. If she's always on your side, if she's quick to say, "I see what you mean," or that makes sense. It's because she wants to create a bond rather than a barrier. She acts seductive without realizing it. The way she moves, the way she tilts her head, the way she bites her lip or plays with her hair, it's not always intentional, but it's telling. Attraction changes how people behave. Her energy around you is different, more charged, more enticing. There's a way she stands, a way she angles her body, a way she looks at you that feels loaded with meaning. If you ever find yourself wondering, is she flirting with me, or am I imagining it? You're not imagining it. She's drawn to you, and it's coming through in ways even she might not fully recognize. Her messages are vibrant, full of life. Whether it's text, email, or voice notes, the energy is there. She responds quickly, enthusiastically. She throws in emojis, playful teasing, inside jokes. She doesn't send one-word replies. She keeps the conversation going, makes an effort to engage. If her messages feel personal, if they carry warmth, if they feel like she's talking to you rather than at you, it's because she enjoys your presence, even through a screen. She remembers details most people forget. A passing comment about your favorite song, a story about your childhood, an offhand remark about something you love, she holds on to them. She brings them up later, surprises you with how much she remembers. It's because she's listening. Not just hearing, but truly absorbing. Women remember what matters. And if she's holding on to the little things, if she's recalling details that even you forgot you mentioned, it's because you matter to her.